When we see a dog, many of us, especially kids, want to pet that dog, and experts say you actually should. Trudy Jeffers from the Humane Society of West Michigan is here now to explain why. And we have a special guest here who is really all about the treats that I have in my hand. But who do we have with you this morning?
Yes,
this afternoon?
This is the beautiful Safia. Look at her beautiful coat. She is a Catahoula leopard mix. Say that a couple times.
Yeah.
Real fast. But she is just a lovely dog. She's 4 years old, so she's likely not to get any larger. Just would make a wonderful pet for a family or a single person. She needs a good home. So we know that all of you viewers out there, you're going to fall in love with her today. And she is showcasing our Always Ask program.
Okay, let's talk about that, because kids and adults alike sometimes don't have the best methods of going about meeting new dogs when they see them, walking on the sidewalk or wherever it's going to be. How should we approach a new dog?
Absolutely, yeah. We all get excited when we see dogs and we think they're going to love us immediately. But like you and I have a boundary, and when we met, we looked in each other's eyes.
Sure.
Dogs don't really like that. So always ask first. Let's say you're Safia's owner. Hi, may I approach? And you would say?
Absolutely.
Sure. So, I would gently go to Safia. I wouldn't look at her in her eyes. For dogs, that's kind of aggressive behavior. For humans, we build trust that way, not so much with dogs. And you side up to the dog, not always just facing the dog head on. That can also feel a little challenging, like, hey, I'm going to take you down here. And certainly don't crouch over the dog. If you can sidle up, again, pet on their back, maybe not so much by their face or their mouth. They hate that, and wouldn't you, right? Very simple tips. And as always, I think let the animal approach you. If you can, contain your excitement about seeing a wonderful animal and the love that you have, just letting them come to you, and often you become closer friends that way when they choose. Come here, honey. There you go.
Come on back. Come on back. We got to show you off. We got to get you a forever home here.
Yeah.
You're adorable.
Let's see if we can get you here.
Yeah, gotta look at her face, because she is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I've done this before, and this is one of the things that I learned once I got my own dog. I've seen other dogs do it, where they kind of just put their hand up, palm in to the dog to get it to kind of come to them first. That's a good way to start things off. Talk about that.
It really is. And granted, dogs have smelled you far prior to you when you put your hand out, right? They've smelled you. That was so yesterday. But that approach, once they've given you their cues and the owner has said yes, that is a way to get the smell more there. And it's also kind of a way of like, hey, I'm here for you. I want to get to know you. Again, being gentle. Boisterousness is not a great way to meet an animal. In fact, that's kind of one of the worst things. And we teach that a lot in our summer camps, especially, that are happening this summer, as well as when we're out and about. Just having those good manners that, we would normally give to human beings, but even extra so for these animals who can't speak, to say, hey, I don't feel good today.
Sure.
Or, leave me alone.
Okay. Now, for people that are seeing Safia and are interested in adopting her, what do they need to do? Where can they contact someone to get a chance to meet her?
Really easy. We always encourage, come on out to 3077 Wilson, where we're located, and you can meet with her. You fill out an adoption survey, which is really talking about, come here, Peanut. There you go, honey. Your expectations of what kind of animal you want. And then you meet with our awesome volunteer adoption counselors. You talk about the match and expectations. And typically you can go home with the one you fall in love with that day.
You might fall in love with her.
I'm in love with her.
That's going to be pretty easy.
Yeah, she loves car rides. And honestly, she's a wonderful companion. We've spent some good time together.
Good deal. Tammy, thank you so much. Safia, thanks for being here.